Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So I feel like it has been a long time since I've had the chance to sit down and chat with you guys, but that is because I am busy planning my wedding. It's taking up a lot of my time and it has been sucking the life out of my wallet too. So I cannot afford to waste any more of my money on the things that I don't need. So I have come up with a list of things that I shouldn't buy in 2023. So I have 3 categories. The first one being clothes, second one being accessories, and third being miscellaneous items. And I am going to be going through each item and telling you why I shouldn't buy any of these pieces anymore. And I'm hoping to stick to it because I really need the money. Alright, so first category is clothing, and the first thing on my list is gym clothes. I do not need any more gym clothes, and I know a lot of people like to buy gym clothes to look cute and it motivates them and all that stuff, but for me, I think I have enough. I do have a few gym clothes that still have tags on them, so that means I don't really need any more. But I have become one of those people who don't really care about how I look at the gym because I'm going to the gym for me, and the clothes just don't really motivate me to go to the gym or anything like that. I don't feel the need to like look cute. Really, what I wear going to the gym is a pair of biker shorts and a baggy sweater that I have bummed off my fiance, and I really could just care less about how I look. So all those clothes that still have tags on them, I will be taking them off and finally wearing them, and I don't need to buy any more gym clothes. Next on my list is jackets. I have quite a bit of jackets and I don't really wear all of them, but there is something about the fall season and the winter season, and it just makes me want to buy a new jacket because during the cold weather, what your jacket is what makes your outfit, and I don't need any more, and I honestly don't even have any more space. And for something that will only be worn for about 4 months is quite expensive. And I've told myself for the past like probably 4 years now that I would save up and buy a Montclair jacket, and I still haven't because I have been busy spending my money on other jackets. So the goal is to save up for a Montclair jacket, but for me to save up, I need to not buy any more jackets. The next thing I don't want to buy this year is clothes that are a size too small. I am a size medium, and for some reason I used to think that I will lose enough weight to fit into a small, so then I buy myself clothes that are a size small, and it just ends up being very disappointing when I can't fit into it. So then I get into like this rabbit hole of emotions, and it's really not a good place. So whatever size that I am now is the size that I will be buying, and not a size smaller just because I think I'm eventually gonna fit into it. And the last thing on my list for clothing is purchasing anything with loud patterns, large logos, and bright color clothing. So that's really not, I guess, the last thing. That's like the last 3 things on my list. But with that being said, I do like to stick to neutral clothing just because it is easier to style and you can wear on different occasions, multiple occasions, and you really just can't go wrong with something that is neutral because it is just timeless. So moving on to accessories, the first thing I have on my list is mini bags. As much as I love mini bags, it is not as functional as I need it to be because it is mini. It doesn't have a lot of space, and the more mini bags that I buy, the more that I realize that it just doesn't fit much, even though I already know by its name that it won't fit much. But it is just a cute statement piece. But with all my mini bags, the only things that I can fit into it is my phone, my wallet, and possibly my key holder if I'm lucky. I can't fit anything else. I will sometimes try to like shove things in, but it is just way too hard to close. So mini bags is no longer an option for 2023. This next thing on my list kind of ties into mini bags, but it is buying designer purses that are not functional for everyday use. So I do have a Gucci wallet on chain, which I do love, but it's not functional for everyday use. And I will still say that I did get it for a good price considering what, you know, the price increase is right now, but it's just not functional. It's just cute. You can barely even fit anything in there. My phone in there is just already too heavy. So buying designer purses that are not as functional. I also do have the Louis Vuitton, I don't even know which Louis Vuitton bag I even have anymore, because that's how long ago since I have used it. It is in its box and it's not that functional for everyday use because it is just a handheld bag and it's not something that I can turn into a crossbody or anything like that. So yeah, poor me. I just bought a Louis Vuitton bag not too long ago, probably 3 years ago, and I don't even remember its name. So designer purses that are not functional for everyday use is just something I won't be buying this year. Next on my list is something that I think a lot of us are guilty of buying because they're cute, and you know, for some reason there's always that one new thing that comes out and everyone just has to have it. And we also like to make excuses for buying this next thing, and it is a reusable water bottle. And I myself is very guilty of that. I wanted a Stanley Cup, in which I do have one, but I did not buy it. My fiance did, but I know a lot of us really got sucked into buying the Stanley Cup. But let's be honest, we really don't need a Stanley Cup, especially for the price that it starts at, which is like $50. That is a lot of money for just a water bottle. And there are people out there who say that they bought it because they need to drink more water. And the answer is you don't need a Stanley Cup to drink more water. Or like people get those reusable water bottles that have like the timestamps on them. Yeah, we really don't need it. We just want an excuse to buy another cute water bottle. And with that being said, we also do not need to buy any more mugs as well. I have quite a collection, I would say, of mugs, and it's to a point where they don't fit in our kitchen. So I still have some of my mug collection at my parents' place. So this must mean that I don't need to buy any more mugs. The next thing I won't be buying in 2023 is sunglasses. I am guilty for wanting new sunglasses every single year, probably 3-4 times a year, and I have a lot of sunglasses now, and I only use one pair of sunglasses, and it's probably the cheapest pair of sunglasses that I have in my collection, and they are from Amazon. So I don't need to buy any more sunglasses. I really don't need them. I really don't, and I should just really use what I have. This last thing listed in my accessories categories may seem very unrealistic for me. I don't know why I decided to put this on my list, but I think it's because I do spend quite a lot of money on this thing, and it is shoes. Now, I don't know if I'm going to regret even saying this, but I also do have a lot of pairs of shoes that I haven't worn, that haven't seen sunlight before. Some of them aren't even laced. Some of them I bought and haven't opened yet. A lot of shoes that I just have that I need to wear, and I don't need anymore, because I can tell you right now, I don't even know what half these shoes even look like. And we are now on to the last category, which is some miscellaneous items. I couldn't really categorize them because I didn't have enough of these things to even categorize them. But we are going to start off with skincare products. Obviously, I'm not going to stop buying skincare products because I need them on a daily basis. But I want to stop purchasing things that I want to try, because I already know what works for my skin, and every time I want to try something new, it ruins my skin and I end up with some sort of reaction, and then I gotta start all over again. And I have come a long way with my skincare journey that I can't afford to go back to the very beginning. Next, I have occasional makeup, and what I mean by occasional makeup is eyeshadow, because I don't know how to use eyeshadow. I feel like I look like a bruja when I have eyeshadow on, and so I have had a few eyeshadow palettes that have just sat there and I haven't even touched it. So I have given those eyeshadow palettes away, and I just need to stop thinking that I need to explore eyeshadow, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to use it that often. Next, I have workout subscriptions. I have subscribed to a lot of workout subscriptions, and it was going strong in the beginning, and then I kind of just went barely used it, and I have spent quite a bit of money on it, and I realized what works for me. And all of these workout subscriptions, workout plans, and all of that just isn't for me. And I have figured out that I have a little passion for running and weightlifting, and I have figured out my own little workout plan for myself. And the last thing on my list is notebooks and planners. I have a lot of planners, and it's just one of those things that I thought would keep me organized, and I've bought a few, I've written in all of them a few times, but I have never reached the very end of a notebook or a planner, and those things can be quite costly. Like, I think my cheapest planner would probably be like $20. So $20 times, I usually buy like 1 or 2 a year depending, so we're gonna go with 20 times 2, which is $40 times, since I started working my full-time job, which is like 8 years, you can only imagine how much I have spent on planners and notebooks and have barely used them. And so I want to start using digital planners, and hopefully it really just keeps me even more organized. So there you guys have it. That was my list of things that I won't be buying in 2023, and I'm hoping that I can stick to it, because I could use, you know, the extra money, because this year is very expensive, and it is really expensive for just one special date, which I know I will not regret, but still. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below a few things that you won't be buying in 2023 to save some money. And if you haven't already subscribed, go do that right now, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.